Ooh, okay. Sorry for that, boys and girls. My internet provider decided to poo its pants. I suspect my internet provider, being the tight-fisted boys that they are, probably noticed, hey, wait a second, this dude is uploading terabytes of stream, and I suspect that is why the Wi-Fi cut out. But I am back now, rather irritatedly. Rather irritatingly, it's the nature of the beast. I suspect we'll get more cutouts. If we do, I'll just record and we'll go from there. But if you were wondering what we were doing, we were about to fight our first battle. So I'd begin organising my troops. The enemy was going to move into Winchester, and we were going to set up defensive positions around about here, moving into the town. Unfortunately, that's when the stream cut out and died. But regardless, we are back now. We are alive. Hello, Soul Pro. Sorry about that. My internet provider decided to poo its pants. It may happen again. It's nature of the beast. But unfortunately, there's not much I can do about it. I suspect, as I said, they probably noticed, right, wait a second, this guy is uploading gigabytes of video. And so they probably decided to try and emergency cut out to stop me making my hard-earned monies. But in any case, we are beginning to move our troops up as so. So we're going to move up our divisions. Hopefully moving up not too painfully. And we're going to move up our cannons as well. The cavalry, because these cavalry have not been equipped with any good carbines yet, I am tempted just to move them in as a reserve force to be used at a later date. To chase the enemy, and then the cannons, of course, will move up behind like so, hopefully on this hill looking over. Potentially I'm going to move it here, and then we get some lovely cannon action. So our armies will now be sent out. They will get their orders. Is that all my army? Not yet. I need more troops to move forward. Move forward over here as well. And of course, the messages are being sent, the troops are being organised into their lines of march. And the troop is moving forward. Eventually they will play some marching music as well. I personally prefer the sprites. They did go and move to 3D models, but I prefer it. Yep, sorry about this, boys. I do apologise. But in my internet provider, you know how it is. Sometimes they decide to poo their pants. Who knows why? I never get a response back. I was about to give them a call and be like, why have you destroyed my stream? But of course, they never respond back, as is customer service. You are getting my dulcet tones? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are getting my dulcet tones. And so the troops begin to move. Of course, we can sit here watching them move, or we can speed up time, which is probably more preferable. What toes? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean. I'm getting toes. Question mark. All right, time to check the stream. I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay, and our first enemy is beginning to form up, so hopefully we'll get into position before they move into attack. I'm confused. You confuse me, but that's not difficult to do. So what we got? We have a large cavalry force moving forward rather rapidly on the right flank, along with my infantry also moving forward. I'm going to tell everyone to fire at long range. Get these guys in behind this. Do some micro. God Gamer micro. So I'm going to initially see what the enemy is going to do, try and form up. Because it's so early on, my troops are not going to be particularly wieldy. My command is going to be slow, sluggish. And so I got to be very basic in my maneuvers in this battle. I can't really do some hardcore flanks or pushes right now because the commanders are so inexperienced, because at the start of the war, most of the orders will be delayed and the soldiers and the commanders will not take initiative. Equally, a lot of my troops are going to be inexperienced, and this will mean that they will not be able to put up much of a fight. And so what I've got to do early on is watch and see what the enemy is going to do. I'm potentially going to move this reserve corps up onto the left flank once I see how the line of battle is going to go. But really, I want a reserve corps just in case the enemy decides to do some sneaky stuff. Like, as you can see, they're moving the cavalry on the right, which I don't really like. Now, potentially it's because they're forming a line of battle, but in any case, I can't really tell you to move over here. I'm going to tell you to move over here. I'm going to move my reserve corps under, or my reserve division under Coquette over onto the right, just to check that enemy cavalry, because my flank is up in the air right now. Matter means or mate. Oh, mate means friend, or buddy, or pal. Buffer, buffer, buffer. No, please don't say it's buffer, buffer, buffering. No, don't. You're gonna make me re. Okay, the cannons are up, set up, ready to go. I'm gonna move the cannons a bit more over to the right. What sort of cannons have we got? We have got the 6-pounder field guns, so not particularly impressive weapons. Okay, okay. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. And the worst case scenario, if it cuts out again, I'll just record. Oh, we've got a potential here. I'm gonna potentially move. Yeah, 6-pounder is not very good, but again, we're poor right now. It's the start of the war. So once these troops are individual, you see how slow they're moving. It's just because they're not trained, they're not good at marching, and so on and so forth. But I feel like I should move this force forward to charge the flank. So that's what we're going to do. I understand some of the words. I see, I see. I see. And then our reserves, our cavalry reserves, will move over on the left to secure that left flank, just in case there's any more enemy reinforcements on the way, because of course the good old fog of war. I'm going to retreat Rosie behind this line. Retreat these guys behind this fence line. These guys behind this fence line. And move these guys behind this fence line. And then the reserve force and the Coquette will hopefully move up in time to check the right flank so we can sort of reorganize our front. I see the enemy's already started to move out skirmishers. I don't know what weapons they're equipped with, so I have to bear that in mind. Equally, now I've moved the cannons. It's going to be a very slow, painful battle as we learn the lessons of war. Ah, there's the enemy reserves behind there, so I'm glad I did withdraw behind this fence line. Excited for potentially move forward to engage the cavalry. So first engagement of the battle will be Colonel Jubal A. Early's engagement of the 1st Cavalry. So far so good. What they're equipped with, mixed muskets, not the best equipment. Charge! Charge forward, boys. We need to secure this line. Successful engagement so far. The enemy is beginning to withdraw. There's that second infantry squad moving up on the left. Move to engage. And then we've got the enemy cannons moving up. Still, I would love a more reactive army. I would love these guys to be more reactive and quicker on the draw, but I can't do anything about it. It's not trained. Fortunately, the Union on the left has decided to overextend itself, and Van Dorn and Scurry are beginning to engage rapidly. They may be moving for a charge. Oh, a point-blank volley, okay. The enemy, I need this cavalry to charge this position. I'm going to send Festin over to engage. But luckily, we are demolishing the Union on the left because they're so untrained. Oh no, Early's been demolished. 117 casualties. Oh, Feston's been demolished. What a slaughter. What a slaughter. Sue them. Yeah, I don't blame Feston for withdrawing. I'll be honest with you, Feston really did get the short end of the stick. Any case, the left flank is won. I'm going to start moving my troops around. They're trying to withdraw on the left. I'm going to move forward further to push them. Engagements on the right, nothing too bad. Rosie, what are you doing, Rosie? Rosie. Okay, you're moving in now. That's fine. And the reserves on the right have played no part in the battle. It's just to be expected. Rosie is a commander, or D-Rosie, or D-Rose, depending on how you want to pronounce it. He's a commander. You can see on the bottom left, that's his commander. Carol de Rosie, not the best looking commander, I have to admit, not fit for battle. It looks like he's had too many pork pies. Here comes the central push. I think we'll be fine. They're pushing in, well, defended positions on that fence line, so I feel we'll be okay. And Cold Crypt has not done anything of impact. Alright, Jackson's in it. Jackson has decided to literally charge the positions. Not really my plan, Jackson, but okay. Because the AI does have some control over what it wants to do as a commander. You can turn that off, but I like the randomness of it. Yep, Jackson has literally just decided to charge the positions. And Breckenridge has gone rogue, wonderful. Breckenridge! Breckenridge! Why have you gone rogue? He's feuding, you can tell by that he's no longer listening to his commander's orders. Okay, the cavalry can start moving forward on the left. Again, I'm not using the cavalry too much because they've just got garbage equipment. They haven't got the carbines yet. Let's tell Jackson to keep moving forward. What does mate mean? It means friend or buddy. Like, oi mate. It's normally used informally. Tends to be used... not used rarely, but tend to be used more in banter, not like an actual friend. Well, it's not a negative, but it's used in banter rather than actual like hello friend. Like, hi mate, mate. Garnett is now charging. Not really what I wanted him to do. You know what? Let's engage there. Charge, Garnett. Get on that rail line. Just pushing straight into the cannons, which is an interesting way of doing things. But hey ho, it worked. I do like to scale the battles. Of course, when it gets like 100,000 men, that's when things go badly wrong. Okay, looks like the Union line is splintering. Let's move into engage. Oh, enemy cavalry on the right, charging. That is clever AI. Oh, no, it's withdrawn. Oh no, there's another enemy cavalry charge and my troops are now routing. Okay, that right failed badly. I'm going to give the order for him to halt his advance because he's now advancing into problems. Yeah, we're being harassed on the right flank, so the left flank needs to win this now because my right flank is in the air. Doesn't help that Breckenridge is refusing orders. But the enemy is beginning to withdraw by the looks of things, so I'm not going to complain too much. Cavalry had no real bearing on the battle, sadly, but altogether, as an initial skirmish, not too shabby. I do. I have many videos on Hoi 4. Lots of videos on Hoi 4. I'm the Hoi 4 boy. Of course, I don't play a lot of multiplayer because I'll get bullied. And plus, it's just mind-numbing. Like, I did a video on Hoi 4 when I played as India, and I got vetted and by someone who was probably about 5 years, about 12 years old, and the game ended horribly. Yeah, not mine. Not the source of enjoyment. Oh wait, I've got to click play, don't I? So this is the retreat stage. The enemy is now retreating. I'm going to see if we get as many kills as possible. Yeah, I've done a few guides as well, but they may be out of date. And they all get dumped in the high full bin. There's not a lot of a bit tactics in that. Altogether, I agree that this was a minor victory. It wasn't an all-out battle because the troops are so untrained. I couldn't really do flanking maneuvers at this stage yet. I'm just going to let the enemy withdraw back into its sectors and do what it needs to do. I've got 22 minutes or 22 hours to potentially get some more easy kills in. So if I can, I'll send some of the cavalry in to bully some of the retreating troops. But I got to bear in mind that this cavalry is not the best. Sadly not. Oh, maybe this one. No, because they're moving too fast. Oh well. So casualties, pretty even casualties. Not an absolute catastrophe for either side. It's been a bit limited. They lost 15 guns. I lost 1,300. They lost 1,100. Altogether, pretty even battle. So yeah, a victory, but it was a minor victory, like Manassas, effectively. No real considerable domination each side. And that hopefully has pushed the Union out. From their initial invasions. So there we can find out who does well and who does badly, you know, who gets honoured and who gets dishonoured. So Colonel Holmes is doing a good job. And the enemy's national morale has gone down a little bit. Of course, this was a good battle because if we win it, that means, of course, our troops will get more and better trained in combat, and then we can start going for more aggressive activities. So, victory at South Branch Bridge, Army of Potomac fleeing in panic. Colonel Holmes has become a hero, and Lieutenant Colonel Goodrich loses face because I suspect he did badly. In any case, the enemy will now withdraw, hopefully from Virginia. It was a disaster for the Union because they've lost their first battle. And then my troops can once more resume defensive positions over here. Not editing right now. I do edit the occasional video, but it depends on what video I'm doing. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean? So you can see on the left, our armies are still preparing for advances. I do want to move through to Kentucky soon, but I do very basic editing because I don't want to do it in my own time, because I do some editing in as part of my work, not high IQ editing that's like basic cuts and things like that, but yeah, I don't want to do that as well, because then you need a software for it and it's expensive and it just becomes a bit of a nuisance. So what's the size of the enemy over here? 16,000, 12,000. Whoa, that's 150,000 strong apparently. I don't believe you, game. 28,000. So these are departments. 28,000, 12,000. That's not 100,000 men. In any case, the Army of Potomac is going to get upgraded just in case. I don't believe you, game, but just in case you are not lying to me. We're going to make you the big boy army. $69,000. I'm kind of bored. Yeah, it's a pretty slow game. I'll be honest with you, it's a slow game. Until you get to the larger, high-scale engagements, you're not going to do a lot. Still getting a lot of raiding in the in some of the armies, which is not good. We'll hopefully move to fix that. Oh, a new project. Let's research civil order then. New policies. So let's take a look at the armies. Is my army comparable to the Union? No, it is not. So I need to make my armies bigger. So we're going to go down to the Military Act 2 so we can go down conscription. Yes, what's it called? It's a... Ooh, it is... Let me think what it is. An Azus ROG. I don't remember what make or model, but it was a pretty expensive boy, but it did the job pretty well. And so we're going to upgrade the Army of Shenandoah as well, because the Army of Shenandoah needs more men. Yeah, an Azus ROG Zephyr, that's what it is. I think it's a G17. $2080 Super. They're pretty cutting edge laptops, but I've only got a 2080 Super. That's the thing that's sort of letting the team down, if you know what I mean. So we've got another Union army of 28,000 men, but they're too close to the border and I don't want to risk an engagement just yet. I need supply reform apparently. Interesting. One RAM. Now that is old. Your PC's dead. One RAM. Like you need at least like 16 gigabytes these days. Everyone said no, you only need like 8, but it's got to the stage where you need about 16. So as it stands, still pretty slow movement. Nothing to really report on the left flank. Hello. Now that 28,000 men is now moving into my territory, so I'm going to move down the Army of Shenandoah once again. Do a mass upgrade. Hopefully move to engage. No, 16 gigabyte RAM is the bare minimum. Oh, and now he's withdrawing. Well, we can't have them hanging around Virginia, can we? So we'll withdraw this army back over here. And we'll move the Army of the Potomac to engage. $16, 16, not 60. 60 gigabyte RAMs is ridiculous. 16, 16. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting to a position where we can begin potential plans. So we got one invasion over here and one invasion over in Grafton. Nothing too bad then. Alright, pretty even Stevens battle. They've got 3 departments versus my 1 department. A total of 31,000 men to their 47,000. Of course, I've moved to engage, and so we'll see how well that plays out for us. I mean, everyone says, you know, don't buy too much RAM, but it seems like every couple of years or so the demands go up to, you know, another. So it used to be 8 gigabyte RAM was acceptable, but now you're going to go up to your 16 gigabytes, and soon people are buying to future-proof at 32 gigabyte RAM. I think 32 gigabyte is overkill, and with the current way the economy is going, I don't think any game is going to be using 32 gigabytes of RAM. This will be an interesting battle because they've got 3 departments. Now, they've got 3 armies, but it may be that only 2 armies or 1 army enters the battle early. So it may take them time for the other 2 armies to reinforce. So if I can push and destroy that first army, I will have the numerical advantage. So our objectives is a one-toes turnpike, and the enemy is potentially coming from the north. Of course, they could already be in position, so I do have to bear that in mind. In any case, Robert E. Lee's troops hopefully will be up to the job. I don't know what that means, sadly. So if we take a look at the battle, I'm going to have to try and cross the stone bridge to get to the Warrington Turnpike, which will potentially prove a problem here. Or I could cross at Bowles Ford. So I've got to bear this in mind when I move my troops forward. It means a bad word. And why did you say it? Why are you going to try and teach me Romanian swear words? Bruh. So let's form a line. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but bruh. Bruh. It's like, let me introduce you to my mother tongue. Okay, here's the swear words you need to learn. I see. I am gonna have to move through up this hill, which is gonna prove a problem for me. So, without further ado, let's move forward. So Donaldson's troops are moving. Withers' troops will move up on the right. No, that's just telling them. So this is saying where they're going to be. They're not actually saying they're there, if you know what I mean. So it's just basically saying your previous order when you selected this unit was to move those troops forward. So you can see it's saying this is where they're going and this is the route they're going to take. Coke's divisions. I believe that's most of my divisions being moved forward. Oh, that's cavalry. That's why. That's why they're so small. At least they've got some muskets and so on and so forth. It's not the end of the world. They've received their orders, and Johnston's division can move up in the centre. Then, if our cavalry's moving up in the centre. Okay, there's the enemy. There's a lot of the enemy. Looks like they may move in to these positions before I do. Could prove a problem. Yeah, could prove a massive problem. They've already taken the objective. Was that all the cavalry in yet? No. Because they had better terrain to move forward. That's the thing, they had better roads and all that sort of sweet stuff. Anyway, get off your horses. Yeah, it could be a bad battle for me. I will be honest. I told you guys to move here. Not to face the wrong way. I can't push. It'll be chaotic because I haven't got my troops in position yet. I can't push right now. I'd like to push, but I can't because my troops are still taking time to reform. So if I attack now, it'll just be piecemeal offensives, and of course their army is in full force and fully equipped. It will be a complete and absolute disaster. So all I got to do is wait until the rest of my army has been brought to bear, maybe engage in some skirmishing action. with this cavalry. Let's sleep before they get there. Alright, Bragg's moving forward. Okay, Bragg is beginning to engage the Union cannons that have been moved forward. They're in skirmish formation, so they should be okay to knock these guys out. And Botham's moving up on the left. Yeah, I've only got one road to move these troops up on. And of course they're going to move straight into the enemy positions. I don't think I'll be able to hold them. No, I'm not sure what a chicken gun is. Okay, first corps is moving in. Good, good, good. Corps under E-roll of the Mississippi Rifle. This is good. This is very good. They're moving into a strong position. Well done, that commander. Good. Really good. The Union has made a tragic mistake here by trying to push on force in the centre. But I got very lucky, that's the thing. And finally, the left corps or left division under Coke is in position to move forward on the left. Fortunately, there's an enemy cannon on the right, which may prove a problem, but there's not a lot I can do about it. And there's also enemy troops on the left as well. Bit of a turkey shoot right now. That's why I do like cavalry with good or somewhat good muskets, because they can do a lot of damage very quickly. Oh, not a strategy game. Okay, I'll take a look at it. I've actually no idea what Hampton's division is doing, or Hampton's Legion. Only assume that it involves some form of madness. Right now, see, this is the thing. This is the chaos of the initial battle. That's why I don't want to attack early, because it's complete chaos. Like, my lines are not formed up. It's just a complete mass of troops in the centre, and because of course the Union was there first, they are much more prepared for engagements. while the mass of my troops are still in the rear that's unable to move. That's the lack of movement on that left, in that centre, because of the congestion on that road. Luckily these guys have got Mississippi rifles, so I don't have to move these troops forward any further. Potentially I can see out moving Walker's division in the centre. It's absolute chaos on the lines. Even though we've won that initial skirmish, it's still not over yet. I can still see a strong contingent of enemy Union troops, which means split on the right. Yeah, much chaos. Come on, Coke, move forward. Tell Hampton's Legion move forward if you can't do that. There we go. Now Coke's got his troops formed up. They're actually in a position to engage. I'm going to have to move this troop forward as well. It's going to be risky business, but hopefully I can pull it off. Halt the order here, Coke. It looks like the tables are turning in our favour, but the enemy cannons on the left has repelled most of my cavalry force. How's the cannons doing? The cannons are in a good position. Well, actually, the cannons have yet to do anything because they're still moving. Hampton's Legion move over in reserve behind here. Just a lot of chaos right now. I may have to reorganize so my divisions or corps are smaller. I call them corps, but are in fact divisions. But finally, we are actually beginning to see the formation of a battle line. Which is good. They didn't attack too soon. Well, they did try and attack early, but we were able to break forward. Well, yeah. Cavalry are now withdrawing. They are no longer in the battle. That's a bit, but the cavalry did a good job with what they had, so I'm not going to cry too much about it. And cavalry's in full flight. But I think our better equipment, at least these divisions' better equipment, is helping us win this battle. Start moving forward. I do, but not my own Discord channel, simply because I can't be bothered to moderate it. Because, of course, if you make a Discord channel, you've got to moderate it, or it'll quickly become the land of pain and suffering. And, of course, I didn't really make a good effort into building it properly either. So you've got to bear that in mind. It's a bad Discord channel. A Discord channel for plebs, like myself. I'm quite happy with how this battle is going. We are taking some casualties, 440 casualties on this front, but it's not been too bad, too painful. Especially because I don't know if the enemy reinforcements are here yet. So if I can knock out these troops before the reinforcements arrive, we can really, hopefully, win this battle. Come on, boys, hurry up. March, march, march. I would have to check. I haven't really had any plans to deploy Hoi 4 anytime soon, simply because I'm waiting for the new DLC. Well, once that new DLC comes out, I intend to give that bad boy a go. I may play some multiplayer offline and do some recording, but I'll wait and see how I feel like. Oh, it's only 4 o'clock, so I may finish this battle and see if I can find a game, but I'll play it by ear. You're rich. I don't think so. I think I'm paying. The bills are going to be pretty bad with the gas bills and so on. I don't know how you Romanians are doing in terms of gas, but gas is pretty expensive right now. Gas, electricity. I love it. Oh, I love it. I love to see a cavalry charge. Of course, in Western Europe, it's all really expensive right now, like really expensive. I don't know how it's working out for you Romanians, but like our gas prices have like doubled or tripled. This has begun to lag horribly, so this is a good indicator to me that potentially the enemy Reinforcements have arrived. Alt tab. Zoom out. Okay, so for some reason there's a big old battle going. So our gas bills are about 4k. Well, are normally about a couple £1,000, but now it's going to go up like 6,000 in the UK. Yeah, there's a lag bug going on. I think maybe because there's some melee. But I'm not zooming in until that lag is sorted. So we're going to have to watch it from the bird's eye view. It's just a shame because I want to see what's going on the left flank. Charge! Come on, McCulloch. Yeah, there's something odd going on over here. I think the battle is pretty much won. Is enemy beginning to withdraw? No. But my left flank is gone. Yes, enemy is beginning to withdraw from the battle. Odd, well, that began lagging. But hopefully it doesn't persist. Chicken gun YouTubers have... Why do you care about... Oh, I'm alt-tabbing. I'm alt-tabbing chicken gun. Let's Google chicken gun, shall we? Google chicken gun. It's an app. Bruh. It's a mobile game. Bruh. Who in their right mind... Who is a hardcore gamer would play a mobile game? There's only one mobile game that I play, and that's Flappy Birds, and that's the original OC Flappy Birds, not the cheap knockoffs. So, casualties pretty much on par. Yeah, bit of a shame. I had hoped for something a bit more decisive, but hey ho, it's not the end of the world. I can live with that. And now you'll be seeing a lot of battles over Manassas Junction as I try and hold the north. No, I think I'll keep going. I want to go down to Domino's to get myself a lovely pizza, so I think I'm going to wait till about 5 o'clock. Maybe 6 o'clock. And then when I get back, I'll use the pizza and use Lobby Simulator to eat my pizza. Odd why that began lagging. I suspect it was to do with some sort of collision. Sometimes if units get into melee or they get stuck on a fence or they try and move over a river or something, then you end up with that bad lag. Alternatively, if reinforcements come, that may also prove the reason why, because of course the reinforcements all get dumped on the same tile. Absolutely, I'm going to get myself a lovely little pizza. No pizza, no fun, that's all I can say. Oh, and we got another battle coming up. Another 29,000 men battle, but I think I'm going to have numerical superiority on that. Got a couple of Springfield muskets, but again, equipment is pretty bad. Another battle, another day. But why would I want to? Why would I want to sold? Why would I want to play Chicken Gun? That's the problem. Why would I want to play Chicken Gun when I've got games like Hoi 4, Destroy All Humans, Prototype? When I have all those to play, what would possess me to play Chicken Gun? Alright, I'm watching a YouTube of it. I'm watching a YouTube video. Alt tab, YouTube. Chicken Gun. Bruh, no, I'm not even watching it. No, no. You are a bad man. Bad man. You are a bad man. That game looks awful. I will be chief. That game looks awful. It looks like it's for the wrong age bracket. Maybe it's good for kids. Maybe it's good. Oh, maybe I'm being a bit too harsh. Maybe it's good for kids. Maybe it's a bit of fun to play on the side. But for a grown 28-year-old man, that does not look appealing to me. And yeah, the graphics are bruh. Okay, where is the enemy coming from? So another battle Winchester. You'll be seeing a lot of these battles until I get pushed back or until I push forward. But the good thing about the maps is that each battle is sort of different in regards to where each battle was fought. So even though you're fighting in the region of Winchester, I may end up fighting in the north or the south. Fortunately for me, I have most control over Winchester, so I can move my troops up, form a big battle line, and then see what I want to do. So if I know the enemy is moving in from this sector, I can immediately move to contain across this river line. So the first thing we will do is move this division up. Move the second division up on the right. Move the left division under Smith on the left. Actually, we'll move them here still, and we'll keep the cavalry in reserve. And the cannons will move up on the left as well. So our plan here will be to form a nice defensive line along this river line. So when the enemy does push forward, hopefully he follows the quickest route to Winchester, we will be able to engage him where he stands. Kill mode. Indeed. Lots of killing to be had. I do need to upgrade Jackson this to LARP, you know, and turn him divisional commander, but I will do that at a later date when I remember. And then of course the cannons can move forward onto this hill line. Oh look, yes, 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 lovely. Cancel. Cancel. About here, I'd say. Cancel. Okay, about here. No, okay, about here. Game. There we are, about here. And then our cavalry can, of course, move forward at their discretion, probably on the far right flank, just to check our right. I'm bored. You're always bored. Panic, 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 panic. The enemy is already in position. Move to engage. Yeah, all of a sudden, the game has started performing rather badly. I know what we'll do. We'll save and reload. Save. Yes. And load. 7 a.m, eh? Oh, I hate waking up at 7. Oh god, William T. Sherman. Cursed. Sherman's cursed. Yeah, March to Atlanta was pretty bad. But I think I'm going to have a late night tonight. Well, if I'm doing Hoi 4 as a recording, then it's going to be a late one. Not a fun one either. Like, you know, agony, pain, suffering, that sort of thing. Okay, now if I zoom in, the game is still still breaking down on me. Oh, if I Alt Tab and tab back in, is that gonna be better? No, Shift. I wonder why it's decided to poo its pants on me. Let's exit, quit to main menu, and reload the game. Reload, reload, reload. Odd that. That's an odd one. Not a bug I'm used to seeing, if I'm honest. But the game has sometimes done that to me. Come again. There we are. I was like, where's my save gone? Oh no, it must have been pretty bad for Robert E. Lee in March 1865. The world was ending. I think it was more or less doomed towards the end of 1864, but yeah, they did a good job for all things considered. 5 years, not too shabby, or 4 years, 1861, but they didn't do too shabby in terms of fighting. Alright, let's take a look. Game, will you blow up on me when I zoom in? No, you won't. There you go, just had to do a resave. Okay, that's fine. Alright, where were we? Still fighting the battle. Interesting, but hey ho, a fix is a fix. I need to move forward to push and take this position. So Blanchard will have to do his best. Alright, push him off. Push him off that position, Blanchard. Move, move, move! Oh crap, there's shitloads of them. Panic! That's because you're the only one watching, old boy. I get most of my views from the actual video at the end. Don't get many views from streams, but I don't complain. I just like talking to people. If I was in it for just the view whoring, then I wouldn't actually do. I wouldn't actually record. I would stream. I would just record. If I can withdraw from this position, I would. Because Blanchard is in a bad spot, so I'm going to tell Blanchard to run away. And Blanchard has decided instead to ignore my orders of Breckenridge and charge, which is also something I didn't really want them to do. You need to rally the troops here. What are you doing? No, run away. Yeah, Blanchard's gone. They've gone rogue. My men have gone rogue. They're charging. It's chaos. Didn't tell you to charge. You need to retreat early. Alright, no worries, Soul. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Oh, no worries. Hope you enjoyed. Had some fun. You've got to retreat. And this unit has to move over here. It's got no choice. It's like, run. You need to run. Thank you, early. Thank you, God. Thank you. I'm going to move Jackson over to the center as well. Quickly now. Come on. Early's pooed his pants. Come on, hit me with a couple of volleys. There we are. Just in time before they peeled off the flank. Oh, my cavalry's over here. Bruh, charge over quick. Okay, Garnet, you need to move to control that flank. Charge. Move to engage. And move over here. Come on, Garnet, I need you. I need you over here now. Oh, my troops are so sluggish. I think I'm getting lucky. But I've just been very lucky that Breckenridge has been able to maintain his position for so long. And of course the cannons have not moved up in the slightest. Pretty standard. Where's Robert E. Lee? He's there. Come on, Robert E. Lee. Give those orders out a bit better. Just the lack of training means they're so slow. Breckenridge did a good job. I'm not going to complain too much about his performance. He did a pretty good job at holding that line. And then the cavalry will move forward. Cavalry equip anything good? No, they're going to be pretty garbage. The end of the day, hey? Alright, let's reform our armies then. Because the day's ended, all the enemy have reformed, which is also a bit of a problem. Come on, stop it. Stop it. There we are. You're facing the wrong way, boys. Good enough. Cavalry can move up over here. Cannons can move up on this hill now. Nice. Let's form a nice concentrated defensive line. Lovely stuff. And on the left, set up some defensive positions on the left as well. I'm going to have to probably abandon left a little bit, so I have actually a bit more of a concentrated defensive line. And on the right, we'll move our cavalry. That should be enough. If I tell my army now to fire at long range, we should be in a pretty solid spot. Lovely. I do love it when I get my cannons in a good spot. Unfortunately, these aren't horse-towed cannons. That's why they're taking so long to move around. But hey-ho, it is what it is. Okay, first engagement of the second day. Wonder if I can bring that cavalry round. Give the advance orders to advance while moving. And hopefully we can push off Burton. Though I do notice there are moving reinforcements in the rear, which I have to pay attention to. Left flank, should we advance? I need better line of sight. And welcome back, Solved. I'm going to move forward as a general. I'm going to do a general engagement now. That's what I'm going to do. It's ours to fight for, so I'm going to move this army forward. I'm going to move 3 divisions over on the left. I just wish I had better muskets, I'll be honest with you. A very piecemeal advance on the right. I just really hope winter comes soon so I can train these guys up in winter quarters. Run, damn you, run! Lost cannons in the rear, fighting away. I'm just going to lose too many casualties, and well, early on until I get better equipment, casualties is going to be very severe. Great work, guys, great work. That entire left flank is now toasted. Maybe get a nice little charge in. Nice little southern charge. Come on early, you were late so many times. It's about time you made up for it. I think even early is going to be late to the charge as well. Sounds about right. Oh yeah, they're running now. They're completely broken. While the cavalry continues to fail to do anything of value. Okay, Breckenridge, you did a great job early on. Finishes off with another rebel charge. Garnet broke, to be expected. Charging cannons is never a good idea. Oh, what do I spy here? A retreating Union brigade. Yeah, Breckenridge is completely shattered, but that was to be expected. Let's knock out this cannon, boys. Charge it. Charge it. Move over there to charge that. Early just not playing the game. Early's just like not paying any attention. Okay, the cavalry charge is coming in. Jeb is never going to like... I've got to recruit Jeb because he's never going to like anyone unless he's in charge. Not much of a charge, I'll be honest with you. Keep on retreating. There we are, finally got him in melee. Preston was wounded, not the end of the world. I want to give a much more decisive battle. I feel like we did a much more, did a better turn of things. Come on, great shot. There we are. Lost 2 cavalry to the rout, but hopefully we'll be able to do some more damage. Lost a lot of cavalry, I think. Oh no, we did okay. We did okay. Yeah, a couple of cannons, and altogether much more casualties, but generally speaking, I feel like we did a lot more damage, gave him a bit more of a bloody nose. So 5,500 total casualties on the Union, 3,600 still. Bad ratios, but I want to go a bit higher in terms of better ratios. Pretty acceptable for the early war where it's just indecisive. I don't think Preston did that bad a job, but okay. Victory at Winchester. Yes, an enemy should begin to withdraw. And I'll be able to once again resume my defensive positions. So it's currently July. Okay. Still got a Union invasion somewhere. Where is it? On my left. And they're deciding to siege. 11,000 men. Let's see how that goes. Versus my 13,000 men. Maybe send some more troops to the left to Missouri State Guard. I can't send any more because I don't have enough troops, unfortunately. Anyway, the Army of Tennessee is now ready to conduct offensive operations, so I suggest we do so. Onward, indeed. Just so I can secure Kentucky. If I can secure Kentucky, then I'm a happy camper. Although the Union is beginning to assault my little town or state of Arkansas, which I'm not too happy about. Easy win, boys, easy win. There we are, Louisville is now under my control. Ah, hello, Dawn, welcome back. Welcome back, boyo. Just playing an old classic while I chill until new games come out. Ah, you're building a hospital. Cool. Thanks. That'd be nice. Nice to have a few hospitals around. So Dix's cavalry has been pushed back. It's a small force, nothing to be too worried about. But what I want is to take Kentucky completely. Only for, yeah, I thought it's the weekend, so I thought I'd do some live streaming of an old game. Altogether, nothing too stressful, so I thought I'd play an old classic. I'm going to go ambulance corps for the reinforcements to upgrade the Missouri State Guard. How's the battle going? Not badly. Oh yeah, they've released some new updates to the game. So what they've done is they've added new special projects which you can do, which give you certain benefits. For example, if you do armored gunboats, I believe you get the ability to build these at level 1. And of course, if you get British rifles, and of course you'll be able to get the Enfield and so on and so forth. So there's a lot more projects and a bit more depth added to the game. They've also added POW camps and things to that effect. So yeah, they've added a lot more to the game, which I quite like. This may prove problematic for us if we lose this battle. I probably should fight it, but I don't really care about Arkansas. Lovely stuff. Oh, we won. That makes a change. Actually makes a big change. I'm quite happy with that. I've got to keep my troops here until I end up with... this year I can do some foraging. I can't do any foraging. That's a shame. Until I've got my supply depot. So the nature of the beast, I've just got to hold my position here because they're going to begin starving. Really? You're moving in with 17,000 men, apparently. Okay, let's see what Zolokova has to offer. do want some depots, I'll be honest. I want some sweet, sweet depots, but that's what you get for going on the offensive. It means you've got to build the depots first. So really, on my to-do list of games to play, I want to play the new expansion for Hearts of Iron 4. And of course, we've got a new Warhammer 40k game coming out, Dark Tide, I believe it's called. And of course, we've got a horror game and we've got Vicky 3, but we'll see. We'll see what we've got on my agenda. I don't really want to play the single player games like Destroy All Humans out on stream because I prefer just like enjoying it. Yeah, Hoi 4 looks impressive. I am looking forward to the new aircraft mechanics. Yeah, I'm going to get that bad boy as well. I do like the old 4-player co-op action. So here is the stone wall, and where is the enemy coming from? He is coming from... Is it the north, the east? I'm going to guess he's going to be coming from the north. Yeah, he's coming from the north. So, because I'm defending, I should defend, because my men won't have any supply, and they are going to be starving. See, I'm holding off because there's so many new graphics cards coming out. There's 3080s, there's 4080s. Right now, I'm a bit wary about getting a new one, a new graphics card, simply because there's so many new ones coming out. I feel like I'm not ready for it to be future-proofed yet. But of course, if you're getting a new machine, then of course you're going to have to bite the bullet eventually. I think you're getting a load of second-hand ones now that crypto's died out. You can buy a load of like burnt-out 3080s pretty cheaply. You can buy them cheapies. Oh, I've got a plan for you, cannons. You're going to be my cannon batteries. That's going to be put in with my infantry. I'm going to shift you on a little bit. Come on, I'm going to shift you up. There you are. Shift you up. Almost there. Fit in there, bad boy. Yeah, the 38 have suddenly gone down in price, which is wonderful. No longer feeling too poor. Yeah, Robert Ely is my bay. I've got him in charge of the army of Virginia, and it's not called the army of Virginia right now, but yeah, he's on my list. Haven't upgraded Stuart yet, or so on and so forth. But Stan Watty, I've never heard of, unfortunately. I only know the big meme names like Lee and Stuart and Early and Burnside, of course. So we'll just move into defensive formations. We can wait for the enemy to come to us. Oh, wow. And you've decided to completely circumnavigate my defensive positions. I have to move this army down over here, aren't I? Yes, I am. No, you can't do that. I haven't played a new Bannerlord, but it's interesting to see if there's been a mod to make it an MMO. There's also a mod for Elden Ring we could play co-op, but I'll Google that because that seems like quite the meme to play Bannerlord and as an MMORPG. What are you doing, enemy AI? What is your plan? You've decided to split your armies. Simply go around me. Well, I'm not going to let that happen. The Reaper of Thick Boys. I've already got Bannerlord, but it's just a question of do I want to reinstall it? What is the AI doing? Interesting behavior, Mr. AI. I'll wait for Dark Tide. I think we're going to wait for Dark Tide. Once Dark Tide comes out, we can play the video. Or if you catch me on the Mondays, we can play filthy War Thunder. What is this battle? I don't like it. Charge. This is a very spread out battle, which is a bit. I don't like it. I like it when they charge frontally. No ways, Dawn. No ways. But I haven't decided to do that. This decided to bum rush me. Charge! Move forward, please. Actually, don't. Actually, don't charge. Stay here. It's safe here. The cavalry can move forward on the left as well. Contain that. Okay, we've got them more or less on the back foot. We've been able to contain their advances, and now they're just sitting ducks. Move forward. My big limiting factor right now is that all my equipment is mixed muskets. So I need the Confederate industry to get a grip. That was a strong cavalry force. Big cavi boys. Fire at long range, you cads. Very interesting strategy used by the AI there to sort of spread along these multiple routes. Quite clever, but it just I was able to counter in time, so altogether, nice try. Cav charge, cav charge, cav charge, cav charge, cav charge, cav charge. Okay, Rains. Let's see what you've got. I think it's working. And it is working. Oh, I love it when when you get a commander who actually sort of thinks I didn't tell it to charge that as well. At least I don't remember doing that. God, I love intelligent commanders. Longstreet, you're a genius. Okay, cavalry can now withdraw, he says. Yeah, the cavalry can now withdraw. I mean, you do lose 2 cavalry to like 1, but you do cause a chain route, so it all sort of works out. Why are you guys stuck? There we are. Good work, boys. Fire at long range. It's going to end up trading shots, which is not something I really want them to do. All I need to do is move these troops back to reinforce that right. What caused that rout? My entire centre is gone. Can you fire? Yes, you can. Yeah, I'm telling my men to withdraw. To reform the lines. I don't know what caused that rout on the left. I'm going to leave one guy here just to keep a tab on this bridge. I'm glad I withdrew because they were about to peel up my flank. Oh, I think you already told me about Standwater. I just keep forgetting. But that was like ages and ages back. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, you did tell me about the Native American general. It's been a while, hasn't it? Been a while. But yeah, Standwater. So I don't know too much about the Native American relations during the war. I don't have no idea what this commander's doing, so I don't know what side they were on, if they were on any side. Okay, some of my units have reformed. Can't complain about that. But you know how it be. Like, I haven't played this like year, or about a couple of months, haven't I? Months and months and months. Okay, let's see how this charge goes. See, the meta way to play this game is always to go on a farmer defensive position to hide in, because of course in the American Civil War, the defense reigned supreme. So really the meta is just like, even if you're attacking, just find a defensive position to hold up in and hope they attack you. But there's no fun in that, so you do want to do some attacking, because it's so easy to play defense. Oh dear lord. How did that cavalry flank round me? It's only 250 men, it's not the end of the world. Although that causes a rout. Hopefully it won't, it's only 250 men, but you know how it is. You know how it be. And this mess over here, you're all broken, there's no point using any of you. I mean, this cavalry unit may be of use to me. I don't like this battle. I don't like it. Zornikov, I don't like it. Especially because they've reformed the troops as well. Come on, Mr. Cav. They're actually Cav charging, they're actually crushing me in detail. No. Game, no. Now my troops don't know where to go. Where's my cannons? I can't move you again, he's just too slow. Do it. Contain that breakthrough. Didn't expect them to do such a broad advance. Like, the fact they went all the way around is pretty impressive. You guys must have lost a lot of troops there. Yep. Ah, why is the AI being so clever? As it goes, it's pretty even. Alright, I'm going to start moving Bulford back up north. They're just outgunning me. I guess they've got the best equipment. Or better equipment. That's a complete cluster, isn't it? It's a mess. Okay, let's reorganize. Whatever's left, retreat back. You got no choice but to engage here. Oh, you won. That makes a change. Now you can retreat. Thank God for McCulloch, that's all I can say. Oh, yeah, well, you were winning, and then, of course, the enemy counter crushed you, basically. I don't believe the numbers. They said I had numerical superiority, but I suspect the intel was wrong. I'm being destroyed in detail. Panic. Losing men. Morgan withdraws. Yeah, everyone is running. It's chaos. I have no idea what's going on because most of my troops are in a complete cluster. Half my troops aren't doing anything and the other half are dribbling. There is more men than what they say there is. Maybe nightfall will bring me the peace I need. I don't think I've got many divisions left. Oh, but some of my troops have decided to reform and rejoin the battle, so that works in my favour. That was an extremely lucky battle, I think Stovall effectively saved us. And bought us enough time for the troops to rally and not collapse in themselves anymore. Because basically, at one stage, the majority of my army had ceased to exist and had all withdrawn back. So it was quite a tight battle, all things considered. And I got lucky because most of my troops have now reformed. But it was not a good battle. It was the sort of battle you regret fighting. Still, it was necessary to hold Kentucky. Without it, I don't think I would be able to hold Kentucky. Yeah. It wasn't really a victory or defeat. You can see here, it's pretty even. Just a chaotic mess. Very intelligent by the AI though to attack from all angles. That was a very good use of terrain there, or use of maneuvering. But I'm sure they had more men than the same amount I had. I don't believe the game was telling the truth about that. Oh, I need to actually go 5 speed, don't I? Yeah, keep winning battles. Because they withdrew as well, they're not going to be in a position where it's too painful for them. Another victory at Fort Smith. Any more invasions? Some on the east, owned by the Union. Okay, new project. What have we got for me, game? Reboard muskets. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much, I needed that. Can I upgrade any of my troops? There's no, there's not enough equipment in my inventory. How many days to build this? 21 days. Yay, new project. what project have we got here for me? Suppress the population, I'll take that. But finance measures to suppress any hostile population and conquer states and territories, reducing active opposition to the nation's warfare. This will reduce enemy support and conquer territories that have not changed sides. Each level of this project will further reduce enemy support and conquer states. Okay. How's the war going in terms of manpower? Pretty even, Stevens. Everyone is dying of starvation over here, which is always good to know. So I'll go just hold this for a couple more days. And then the food will come rolling in. Let's go with... Oh, I've already done industry 1. Let's do with industry next, because industry is pretty important to keep the guns going. I don't want armies with no guns. There we are, now we've got the supplies we need. What do you mean? That's supposed to be mine. Where is this? Auto-resolve it. When you build a supply depot that's supposed to be yours, but it turns out it's not. Cringe. Cringe. Oh, now it's mine. Well, that's wonderful. Wonderful. Now my guys are retreating. Okay, go raiding for food, is all I offer. I'm going to turn off that option to that pauses the game. You just don't have enough equipment, that's the thing. Could you get a supply depot down? No, you got to withdraw. You got to withdraw back over here. And then we'll build a supply depot over here. And then, hopefully, I can't really give you more troops because you're starving so badly. How's the invasions going? So I got 2 invasions apparently lurking over on the left, but I'm not too worried about that. I have auto-managed construction. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, you bought weapons. Wonderful. You're just low on everything. You were just... Alright, we need to withdraw, I feel. From Kentucky. Because it'll just take too much attrition from starvation. Oh, I got another Union invasion. Where is it? All the way down. How big is this army? All the way down there. Use a train to intercept. Actually, don't bother. Don't bother moving. Like, it can run all the way it wants down there. I don't care too much. Like, it has no supply line. It can't just keep running down there. I don't know what it's doing, but it can't keep doing what it's doing. If you know what I mean. Okay, now we can move down to get rid of it. Let's ran all the way down here. I better not have to retake all these cities. I'll be pretty pissed off if I do. What is this army doing? Insanity. Like, I don't understand what this army is trying to achieve. Who is in charge of this? I don't know what it's doing. I guess it has to starve to death because it's no longer here. Just went running around several states. Interesting, interesting strategy, Cotton. Cotton is king. Probably should hold off until I've got better funds for guns and that. Let's take a look at the enemy armies arrayed against us. 24,000. Really weak troops on the left. I suspect a lot of the troops will be... Yeah, they're all over, congregated around Kentucky, which is sort of my own fault because that's why I sort of went on the offensive to make him panic. So I probably should make some more troops in the Army of Tennessee. I want to give these guys one more corps each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 49,000 men. I'm pretty happy with that number. Can I upgrade my equipment now? A couple of Mississippi rifles. I can if I wanted to. Enemy invasions. Where are these invasions coming from? Oh, those states. I don't give a crap about those states. Those states do not concern me in the slightest. Oh, I actually have an army here. $9,000 men pain in my ass. Literally a rogue department is wandering around the Confederate States. Now, I'm not sure how accurate that would be, bearing in mind it was literally just guerrilla warfare if you got too far in. But this Union Army has been proving nothing but a bane in my side as I chase it around the map. Oh, okay. I didn't actually think I did that. Let's go with economy 2. Or print some notes. Let's do some note printing. Let's do some inflation. And how is the invasions coming on? A lot of these are just invasions of these Indian states. Nothing really that problematic. Cavalry reform? I think not. Legacy rifles. Finance the reintroduction of legacy rifles back into mass production, such as the M4 Mississippi rifle, the Hawken and the Plains rifle have already ceased production in favour of more modern and standard service small arms. While these weapon types are considered obsolete, they're still effective and accurate weapons in the hands of skilled soldiers. I mean, I ain't got anything else to fund or invest in, so... Oh, weapon reduction. I'll take that. Yeah, we're going to equip the dog shite weapons, simply because I don't understand the project system and how it works. Oh, it's winter time, so I'm hoping that we can eventually win this. Or at least not win it, but, you know, go into winter quarters. Don't tell me you lost that. You lost it. You lost it, didn't you? Welp. Okay, Missouri State Guard. More reinforcements are coming your way. That's a solid 26,000 men you've got there. In any case, let's take a look at the rest of the armies. So, can I equip my eastern armies with better equipment yet? Springfield rifle, Springfield musket, mixed muskets. Yes, I can. I mean, it's not perfect, but hey ho, it'll do the job. It's winter time. Let's chill. You're getting a lot of experience, even though you're practically killing me with your garbageness. You gotta get good, boys. You gotta get good. And because Missouri ain't looking too hot right now. Confederate gunboat reforms. No thank you. Navy goes boop. Supply reform, I'll take that. And I can hopefully upgrade my supply depots. Upgrade. Upgrade. How's the military numbers going? Pretty even Stevens in terms of military numbers, which I can live with. Although the finances are beginning to struggle a little bit. Crack out the Conscription Act. February 1862, okay. Not looking too bad, not looking too bad. I mean, could be better. I would like to go on the offensive on the left and push these guys out, but by the looks of things, that fort is proving too strong to knock out. I'll wait until I've got higher readiness before I move in on that. So everyone's training should be getting a lot better now as well. $31,000 men, 20,000, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 70,000 men over there. Okay, that's interesting. Might have to give the army to Tennessee even more troops. What are you guys equipped with? Hot garbage. And there's no pieces to equip you with. Industry, please sort yourselves out. The Confederate industry appears to be struggling. 61,000 men. Give me some more cannons. I'm out of manpower. Wonderful. Yep, don't worry about it. The French are invading Mexico. Okay, now my boys are finally ready to hopefully retake. Okay, Lincoln, you can do that. We'll resolve that assault and see if that works out for us. How many troops are fighting that? Pause. That looks like some movement from the Union. Only a little bit of movement, nothing too bad. You got 7,000 men to my 23,000. I've got 17 cannons, you've got 9. Win that siege for me, will you? Oh, invasion, invasion, invasion. Pause. Right, where are the invasions? One. Here we are. We have an invasion coming here. The Army of Northeastern Virginia, 31,000 men. Easily squashed by the Army of the Potomac. Upgrade, boys. We're going in. And most of you are pretty well equipped. So, I'm aiming for a decisive battle here. It's only 21,000 Union troops, so if I can just annihilate them. 25,000. So the aim here is just to completely surround and destroy. Steal some precious guns off them. I like it. I like it when I've got numerical superiority. It makes me a happy camper. Where is the enemy? Enemy's over there. Okay. So if I form up the army of the Potomac as one big F off line and aim to cross there. Okay. Hup, hup. But now we're going to deal with the next problem, which is the unwieldiness of large armies. So we're going to be a bit careful in that regard. So move this division up to cross, move this division up to cross. And then this one up. Oh, the enemy's running away. Yeah, didn't want to fight that battle, did you? Refuse to engage me. That was intelligent of the AI to assess the numbers and go, oh, I'm not fighting that. However, if the AI abuses that, that may prove a problem. It wasn't much of a victory, it was pretty much a non-battle. The enemy just ran. The enemy ran away. Bravely ran away, I'd say. Oh, really? Really, game? Okay. Okay. You can see him, you can see he's right here. No? He's literally on top of there and I can't get him. There we are. Let's auto-resolve this. Industry 4, no Industry 4. How's the money doing? Let's do more print notes. There we are, that's what we need to see. So let's move this army back into defensive positions. Hopefully we can deal with that invasion on the left now. It's April time, it's almost campaigning season. We're going to make sure that Army to Tennessee is ready because it looks like the main battles are going to be in the center. And alas, we are nowhere near ready. What does cavalry reform give me? Probably nothing I care about, I'll be honest with you. I'd rather have some sort of army reform. Oh, Confederate rifles. I'm going to wait until I get Confederate rifles. Quite the siege. Wow. Wow, you're being replaced. You are being replaced. You, Commander of the Missouri State Guard, you are being replaced. Hello, you're now in charge. I'm going to give you some more cannons. Actually, I'm not because I don't have enough manpower. Do I actually have any more manpower? I think I do, I just don't have towed artillery pieces. There we are. Hello, salvage this army for me. How's the economy doing? It's pretty even. Just let the economy roll. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm going to auto-manage the rest of you. $29,000 men, 35,000 men. The enemy decided to siege me up north. I'm going to send Pillow now to engage that. Wow, it's turned into a bit of a trap. Looks like we have lost our position over here. Let's withdraw back. You just gotta sort yourself out. You just gotta sort yourself out. Eight, 12,000 men apparently over there. And yet, Pillow's 35,000 cannot achieve anything of note. The West truly is a disaster. Well, we have more Union troops coming down. 36,000, 44,000. Use the rail line. And let's have our first large-scale battle. So, led by Greenhorn, we got Robert Lee in charge. A total number of troops of 117,000 to their 85,000. We will see how well this works out for us. The Battle of Front Royal Bridge, a couple of times we fought this. And this will be our last coup de grace battle. Until I get bored, until I can be bored to restream, which may not be ever. Aha. It's going to be a close one, I reckon. I still think the Union's going to have material superiority. I think they're going to have better guns than me. Although I am starting to get my gun production under control. It's just taking too long, that's the thing. The armies are too big and the equipment is just too little. Do 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 do. Taking a while to load, ain't you, big boy? Load me, daddy. You can do it. Do it now. Do it. Game is trying to load. Why are you taking so long to load, game? Ugh, tired girl, boy. Tired boy. Need my pizza. I need my pizza. Feed me. Now. Start now. Play now. I don't think I've saved in a while as well, which could prove my undoing. Please. Please, I beg you. Can't Alt-Tab either. This is normally where I'd Alt-Tab and do something else. But as it stands, I cannot do that. Because I left-clicked and now I have the Circle of Doom. Oh, it's back now. Game? Yes! Thank you, game. I never doubted you. So, Winchester again, how do you do? Enemy coming in from the east and the south. My army is coming in from the west, and we are going to move to capture Milltown. Hello, Whitfield. Weird picture, but okay. What a big army. Big army, big. A lot of planes on the right as well. I can see this is going to be a bit of a bit cursed. A bit cursed, I'll be honest with you. Cannons up. Cannons up. On the left, oh, it's a tiny infantry force. That's going to be a reserve force then, because it's too tiny for me. It's a babby force. And on the left, our boys. How's the cav? What's my cav equipped with? Springfield musketoon and Merrill carbines. Some are useful to me, some are not. I'm going to move the cavalry in reserve on the right as well. So, plan of action. Move forward and secure Milltown. If possible, then try and advance and secure this entire right flank. Failing that, try and hold this river line, but we will see how this goes. Although I do have to bear in mind the enemy is coming in from this sector as well, so... Okay, orders going out. Yeah, orders moving out. Everyone's moving out. It's bad weather. Okay, let's readjust the line. Probably not the best idea for what I've done already. I'm going to move horizontally because I know the enemy is coming from this sector. Converge. Move to engage that cavalry. You can withdraw back. Early skirmishes, nothing I can't handle. Yeah, getting close to that volley. Go on, Kershaw, go on. Cavalry can't compete one-on-one to volleys unless it's got real good equipment. Okay, boys and girls, halt your advance. Begin withdrawing. Or don't and get stuck in this absolute cluster. Panic. You're going to have to stay there, aren't you? I told you guys to move back, but you're not doing it. Withdraw. They won't retreat once engaged. Ah. I've got no choice but to start maneuvering. Told you guys to withdraw, but you will not do it. Completely annihilated. That entire flank is completely annihilated. Not the best performance on my behalf. I'm not used to them being so unreactive because of the early battles. I've lost a lot of divisions there. Okay. We're getting some formations made. It's just taking so long to maneuver them. That was bad. Like, really bad. Feel free to engage at any time. Where is my commander? Where are you, Army Shindo? You need to start giving orders much more quickly. Or I was going to replace you. Okay, I can move forward with this troop. Get some engagements on the right, on the left. I'm going to have to start piecemealing it. Doesn't help the weather makes it so unwieldy as well. And that these troops aren't firing. Because you don't have range to fire. Problem. Move forward and engage there. Blanchard, please do something that is not stand still. Oh, you are moving this incredibly slowly. What about you? The world's most useless man. Move those cannons up. I want those cannons like point blank. I can't do anything about that. I mean, I could move to engage it, but while my troops still remain wholly unmovable, I don't think it would be in my best interest to do so. I need to replace Coke. He's no longer the command I thought he was. No, I need to replace Johnston. Sorry, Johnston, but you're not good at what I need you for. Okay, you need to halt your movements. cavalry needs to move forward. Actually, that cavalry has a potential to counterattack. There we are. Garnet can withdraw. Oh, we're going high risk. High risk, low reward strategy, that's my saying. How about you fire at this guy? Yeah, that's a good idea. Aren't you smart? Doesn't help they always want to fire at short range. Like, surely fire at the longest range. Yep, just don't fire at... Just stand there, just stand there. That's a great idea, guys. That's a great idea, just stand there. Commanders, please, use some intelligence. Okay. Yeah, combat is hotting up in the center. My cannons in position? Yes, they are. So it's not too bad. We are starting to salvage what we've lost, but losing an entire division that early on in the battle is devastating. I got too cocky. I can't move Hugo. I'm desperately trying to get Hugo to move up, but again, he's so far away. It's not feasible to do so. What are you thinking, old boy? You are insane. You are insane. Stop. Garnet, you are insane. You are a leader of command. You are too insane. How is that an intelligent strategic maneuver? Dig in means go round. No, I hate you, Garnet. Go away. The centre not looking too shabby. Left, how's my left going? The left advance is painfully slow. I will have to replace some commanders. So my plan is to replace Johnston with Jackson at a later date. Well, as soon as this battle's over. And once that's done, to hopefully start upgrading other troops. Now that is a good command. He immediately reacts on the command and begins withdrawing back. Well done. these brigades are not so good. So I think Stuart should become commander of this cavalry division as well. So Stuart will be upgraded to a cavalry division commander. You're going to rout again because you haven't retreated in time. Yep. Bit of a disaster. And what, the flanking advance? No orders have been given for this flanking advance. Who is the commander of this? Alright, I need to write a list. Write a list of people who's getting sacked. Where's my bit of paper? Okay. Kirby Smith, you're out. You're out. Goodbye. William B. Oh, no, is that William B. Bate? Benjamin Huger. You're getting a sack. Charge. Stuart, you will take command of this unit. It's become abundantly clear that I actually do need to pay attention to who my commanders are, because of the failures of the previous individuals. It might be because of the marshes, but I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm going to leave the cannons there. I can't move them anymore. It's too... they take too long to move. Alright, what sort of cannons have I got? 6-pounders. You fire as much as you can, boys. Move to engage. Please. Please, Talaferro. You probably want to be firing at this guy, I'll be honest with you. He's just pushing straight towards it. Charge. Have I received my reinforcements yet? No, I have not. Cursed. Alright, who is the commander of this? Colquitt. Oh, Colquitt, you've done well before, so I don't know why you're sliding now to let the team down. The cannons have survived engagement, that's always a good sign. Okay, Springfield Musketoons. Get off your horses. Move forward. See if we can engage that front. That's another disastrous engagement because I had wanted a bit more of a decisive engagement, but once again, the early battle was just a slaughter. We just lost so many troops that early engagement. A wave of lost troops, of course. Move the cannons forward. I think the cannons are doing a pretty good job of things. At least I hope so, anyway. What are you guys doing? I have no idea. All I know is that left flank was a complete disaster. Too slow, inefficient, ineffective. You are getting sacked, Kirby. Now we've got Blanchard deciding it's a good idea to point blank cannons, which is always a good shout. See, I'm trying to advance them slowly to snipe the cannons, but they're just so slow, it's just not working. I mean, look at that. They're standing there at point blank and they're still failing dismally to get any shots off. Literally being obliterated as we speak. Fire, you potatoes, please. I mean, this is sort of working. I mean, Blanchard is still moving forward. Well done, Blanchard. Alright, Blanchard, you're getting promoted. I needed that. Rosie, I can't actually demote you anymore if I wanted to, so... Okay, troops are withdrawing. Move in for the kill. Oh, hello, Sickles. I didn't know you'd been there. The end of the day, eh? At the end of the day... Hopefully, I can now get my troops back into good condition and good order. So Lee's arrived with his troops. There is Lee. Okay, Lee has arrived right here, right where I needed him. Thank God Lee's come to my rescue. Cannons are literally going to form a big old battery on the right. And some in the centre as well. I'm going to form a big old defensive line. No. Good enough. And then I'm going to need some troops in reserve behind, just in case we do get some enemy reinforcements coming in. Good. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this is enough. And then, of course, Lee can come in to save the day. Lee will reinforce and drive them off the field. Oh, you potato. Blah. Game, 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 game. And then these guys. Hopefully, there we are. Division, cavalry up, cannons up, infantry up. Not much of an order, but it's going to be okay in a second. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. I just need them on the road so they're all ready to go. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, there's the enemy troops coming in. Hopefully Lee's boys can move in quick enough to counter. Yeah, I always know with Lee I'm going to get a good command. I try to do a two-pronged assault, but I don't think it's going to work. Oh, boys are dug in now, and the cannons are set up. Yeah, look at that. Actual command and control. The troops are going where they need to go. Beautiful. Beautiful. This position is well and truly fortified now. I don't have to worry about it. Whatever's left of our army can just throw themselves upon the palisades. I just got to let the orders go through. I can't do anything about it. Just got to let the orders land as they may. What are you doing? Stop. And they've got actual good equipment as well. Yay! They've done nightmarish cluster engagements, that's all it is. Chaos. Chaos on the battlefield. Should be fine. We've got full control. They're coming at us, so coming up the cannons. Halt your orders and move over here as quickly as possible. Sherman, eh? Well, Sherman is a divisional commander. Who knows? I have to two-speed it, aren't I? I was going to go insane. Turn the cannons around. That's all I can do is just turn the cannons around and hope for the best. Well, Sherman just blocks me. Sherman's rogue brigade is just crushing me. Stopping the reinforcements coming in. Okay, time to switch these cannons around as well. Blow the hell out of Ashley. I'm glad they stopped. That's all I can say. That's too dangerous. That's too risque. Interesting. Interesting engagement. You boys are redundant. You're in the wrong spot. The engagements are on the left. I've just got a hard micro. That's all I can do in these trying times. I think we've just about contained it. Just about contained it. But that's by churning the artillery battery on top of the enemy. We've just about contained the advance. Switch the cannons around to engage back on those positions. I just don't have the equipment. The equipment's better than mine. Okay, Weber's division, crush it. Use the reserves, punch through and crush it. Interesting, so let's see how this works out. You gonna fire now or later? You're going to fire now or later? You're not going to fire at all. Okay. Interesting strategy. Literally potato commanders, that's my problem. The game is starting to lag rather badly. I do like a potato charge in the morning. Cavalry, charge this position. Oh, at least Jackson came back. This battle's a mess. It's just another mess. Like, I got divisions all over the place. We're going to go turbo mode for the last part of the battle. See if that improves situations. Turbo mode. No, graphically it does not improve performance in the slightest. Oh, cool. Walker got some enemy troops to surrender. How many? 2,000 men, nice. That's 2,000 guns. Some more enemy casualties. Oh, I love it. Keep going, Cav. Over 1,000 men. Keep pushing, boys. To be expected. That volley sort of ended it for you. You are on horseback, aren't you? So why can't I charge you? I can, this game's taking a while to tell me to charge. Oh no, no I can't. Shame. I think we've won this, but it was a pretty bad battle. Just Lee came in to save the day, and that's all that took. Lee came in to save the day. But it was an early hammering. It was pretty bad at the start, and not my best moments. It was okay. There's some casualties in the field, but I think altogether it's going to be a pretty even battle once again because of the amount of casualties I took in the early days from that cavalry. Oh well. Why are my cannons deciding to move forward? No idea. I try not to think about it too much. Yeah, the Union is withdrawing en masse. I say in the end, but then again, a lot of my troops are also withdrawing. And I'm in no position to chase them. Tough battle, but really of my own doing, because I effectively just evened the playing field immediately by losing one division. And of course, the lack of equipment is limiting my combat effectiveness as well. Hopefully, someone will get some captured equipment after this battle. See, 11,882 to their 21,000. But 2,000 of that was, of course, enemy casualties from being captured. I think 3,000 or so. A harsh battle. Although I do need to work on the performance. Like, normally performance isn't that bad, but it seems like with the latest updates and that, the performance is pretty pee-pee poo-poo. Blanchard. But before we end, I've got to do some replacements. So I've got to replace Kirby Smith, and I've got to replace Benjamin Huger, and then I've got to promote Blanchard, even though apparently Blanchard did a bad job, which I don't agree with. Let's move our troops back into combat positions. Okay, you're moving in, you're moving. Yeah, you're moving now. Okay. Let's upgrade to Marksman. Actually, let's upgrade our medical so we don't lose troops anymore. Probably Lee can be medical as well. And then we can do our military replacements. So, it is time that we replaced. Stuart needs to be replaced by someone else temporarily. So the cavalry. The Shenandoah will now be replaced by Stuart, who has been wounded in action, so actually I can't do that. So I guess we won't be doing that. Who else? So Kirby Smith, you're going to be replaced by a different Stuart. And Johnston, unfortunately, you're going to be replaced by... Jackson. Nope. Okay, I gotta find Jackson then. Kirby, you're out. Jackson, you're in. Jackson, you're up. And then I need to get rid of Huger. Sadly, I can't get rid of Huger, so I will now need to replace... I need to promote Blanchard to a command position. So Blanchard, you're out. Johnson, you're getting demoted. Hope you enjoyed that, Johnson. There you are. Command redone. Oh, I'll take those Austrian rifles. Hello, Solid. You're about to see me end the stream, I'll be honest with you. So, here we are. Glorious day, Kalukale. So let's see if I can actually upgrade some of the rifles now. Yes, I can. There's 4K pieces. Yeah, boys. Nice. So we'll upgrade the army under Tennessee. Actually, we'll upgrade the army to Shenandoah because it needs upgrading, like badly. Now we're getting some good equipment. I mean, still some pretty bad bits of equipment, but at least we're getting somewhere. So let's take a look at the left. Down in Arkansas. Unfortunately, in Arkansas, we have been pushed back. Just bad auto-resolve, so that's why we've been pushed back. We've replaced the current status quo with a Gideon J. Pillow, who will hopefully do a better job at winning this than our previous commander. In the center, down in Tennessee, we of course got the Army of Tennessee under Zollicoffer. We're building up Zollicoffer to begin offensives back into Kentucky, but it's going to take some time. And on the east, we're continuing to hold the line with the troops we have on the east. We have, of course, Lee under the Army of the Potomac, or the Army of the Potomac under Lee, and the Army of the Shenandoah under Thomas J. Jackson after Johnston was replaced for his failures at command and control. We've also changed around some troops as well because of the failed command and control in the Army of the Shenandoah, which generally left us in a bit of a bad situation. If you take a look at our strategy, you can see here that our economy isn't too bad. Evenly matched. Total casualties, 42,000 for the Union, 31,000 for me, so it's even Stevens on the casualty. It's military experience, again, even. Battles won, even. Men fielded. Getting a bit behind on the men fielded, which is going to prove a bit of a problem. So I may have to take a look at the troops over in this sector. So I've got 39 troop 1,000 there. 26,000. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's perfectly fine. We can manage that. 70,000 to my 112,000. Over in the center, we have got 30, 40, 50, 60, 70,000 to my 60,000. That is workable, but I am going to add a few more troops to Zollicoffer just in case. Probably going to give these guys more cannons. There we are. To bring us up to 67,000. And over on the left, or in Arkansas, we've got 17,000 men to my 26. So I don't know where the rest of their troops are. Maybe it's Navy, but it's unlikely. And if we take finally at our national morale, it's even Stevens because we have not gone on the offensive yet. And if we're going to LARP, we won't be going on the offensive until 1863. Still, altogether pretty fun battles. I am enjoying the new project system. It does make the game a little bit hard, I will be honest. Because of course you've got to unlock new things that will hopefully allow us to buy new weapons. So for example, you've got to unlock the project to of course allow ourselves. Let's take a look. Austria is willing to export, basically unlock new weapons and new equipment. So this looks like this unlocks new stuff. So of course, throughout your campaign, you're also unlocking more stuff, which means that you're no longer getting the best weapons early. You've actually got to progressively unlock newer and better weapons as the game progresses. And of course, if you fail to do that, then you're going to have a real bad time. And it seems like some of the doctrines have been replaced as well. So, of course, in a perfect world, we get some Sharps rifles and Springfield rifles. Now, I do want Springfield rifles because if I can get those in mass production, I'm going to be in a pretty good spot. Though weapons production in general, I just want. I do need more weapons production. I do need that. Because it stands to reason that I'm not doing too well on my weapons production. I should save, but I want to upgrade new weapons production. I should end it. Unless it's weapons production, I don't care. I don't care unless it's weapons production. So my plan is I'll save it if I see another invasion. Because right now I'm just trying to grind. Oh, looks like the game automatically picked something for me. Now we're cooking with that. I've got some reborn muskets. Which are pretty garbage, but it's better than nothing. What have we built? Foundry, I can live with that. And a Camden Depot, okay. Not bad. I am getting some manpower problems now. I may have to build a new army. 2 armies in the Army to Tennessee. $53,000, I can live with that. Of course, they're gonna have garbage stuff, but hey ho, here's what it is. Hopefully Tennessee can afford to maintain that amount of troops, but I doubt it, you know. Please, please, please give me... Yes, weapons production. Almost there, boys. Almost there. Give me that weapons production. My economy is also beginning to plummet, which is all not good. Not good. Oh, please. I can taste it. I can taste the reforms. Finally. Yep, increase that production efficiency, please. Give me more policies, please. Give me +5 policies so I can go down and select government funding 2. Both economies are struggling. All I care about is the mass production of guns now. So all funding will go into there. I should end it. I should end it. I've already done my recap, but you know how it be. I gotta grind. Alright, we'll take a look to see how the production's going and then we'll go from there. Badly. Badly. Got some coming in 16 days. Which ain't crap. Now do I get new weapons? I got 15k pieces of Mississippi rifles. I suppose that's better than nothing. Alright, if we are going for an 1863 campaign, the Army de Potomac should be the one that gets upgraded. We've got 87k pieces of garbage equipment. Wonderful. "87 mixed muskets. I sure love mixed muskets." So the Richmond rifle is being ready and should be ready in 315 days. Oh, a year. I can't buy it. Why can't I buy it? I don't know. There's no point. There's no point making more troops if I don't have the equipment to equip them with. Money printer go brute. Bourbons. No, I seriously got to stop. Okay, we're stopping. We're stopping. Okay, boys, I gotta stop. But yep, good battle so far. Chaotic battles, messy battles, I suspect because of a combination of lack of military reform and lack of experience and training, and generally speaking my commanders aren't very good. Anyway, we've done some command replacements and we will be back later on, but thank you all for watching. I hope you had a good one and I'll see you all later. Adieu.